Well, it's day 5 with Wartales. This is Snail, and we made it back to town last episode, refitted, got all our supplies back, got our team ready to go, and made a decision. We'll go take care of that rat's nest that we got a long time ago. Never managed to get down there and fight it out. Well, now's going to be the day. Let's just take a quick look through our inventory, make sure we've got everything ready to go. We've got our food, we have our raw materials. And let's go ahead and set out, and using magic, we're going to just go ahead and transport our way all the way there. Not all the way there, but closer. Find ourselves on this mountain range. We immediately find a pack of wolves. This is a pretty normal group. It shouldn't give us any trouble. Let's just go ahead and get our people right into it. Of course, you don't want your archer sitting out on the very front. You just put Bear right into him. He'll be able to hit 2. Let's swing of his hammer here. 9 damage each. We'll taunt this one wolf, which will make him weaker. He won't be able to hit as hard next round. Speed up the wolves' turn because we care about what we do, not so much about what they do. All the fun is when you're attacking. And Julie strikes one down, one swing. Alright, now we've got Hacker. Or are we going to... I'm going to use Snail here, it looks like. Move in range of everybody. Those rocks right there, they'll have to run around the rocks. I'm not too worried about that one wolf coming over. And that's the end of that wolf. Good shot by me. No puppies. Charlotte's turn. Big 12 damage. Shouts of encouragement there, gives us like extra defense. Hacker took a fang. He's gonna have to start stabbing. Hackard, of course, being our new addition, we picked him up last episode. He's our poisoner. He throws poison bulbs. Julie's gonna come in here and go to work. And one shot, 1 kill. Thinking about throwing a bomb just because I've got him. Why not use him, right? Kablamo! That wolf's gonna bleed. Speed it up here. And Charlotte's gonna finish off this one. If we even use Charlotte, no. Who are we gonna use here? Bear? We're gonna let him swing that big old hammer? Let it fly, Bear. We can't turn the direction because we're engaged. But we can go ahead and 1-2 combo. Now the entire team is galvanized, ready to do more damage on their next attack. The lieutenant gets that extra ability. We made Bear our lieutenant last episode. And one wolf completely removed from play. Excellent shot by Snail. And let's see what we can do. I still have movement points. I still have an attack left. I'm just going to give up the turn, give it to Char so she can finish a wolf off. The wolves are ready to retreat. Of course, we're not going to let them. Just going to speed up time. Hacker with his own kill. Of course, now Hacker's a hemophiliac, which means that they're going to bleed more each turn. And then Bear finishes off with the trait Giant Earned, which means he does more damage every single time he has a two-handed weapon. He's going to do more damage. And here comes Snail. Doesn't quite finish the wolf off. Let's see if Charlotte... There she goes. And the fight's over. Good job, team. Go through our Hacker, of course, also unlock the trait Tough. Gives him better defense. Heal a little bit. Repair all of our things. 3 of 3 materials used. And it's camping time. Hooray. We traveled really far. Our horse has an upgrade. So let's go ahead and give him more constitution, which means he'll be able to carry more things. Having 2 horses means you have to have more food, of course. Looking at all the things we can't build yet, we don't have any supplies. But what I did figure out last time was that you're supposed to assign these people to these little things you have at camp. So now the cook is there. He's actually cooking. He's making that bread. Of course, you saw that. You saw that last time, but make sure that you have people assigned to your little extra items there in camp. Yum. Rested. Of course, we don't have a companion sitting at the campfire. We're going to need to remember to do that. We need 1 campfire sitting at the campfire. 1 companion sitting at the campfire. Hacker wants to talk. Another disgusting meal. Is it too much to ask for a cooked meal? Give him some apples. And he's happy. Right. Let's move on. Save this game as Asdf. Go back into the Haven. Remember, these are the people that we didn't help last time. And... no, they still have some things we can buy. We're not going to. He's still upset. Says you would rather help the fairy tale creatures. That's right, we wanted to make sure the tiny people didn't come out of the woods and attack everybody. So we'll just speed it up here. Because there's our rat nest. What a disgusting thing it is. Look at it. Ugh. Oh, man. Rat infestation. Rat infestation. I can't speak. It's hard. So you kill the matriarch, which you kill the big rat. At the end of each round, the matriarch calls in more rats to help her. And try to destroy more of those plague posts. Those little growths there for extra rewards. So if we kill one of those, we'll get extra rewards, huh? Spoilers. I'm not going to kill those. Because they have a lot of armor. They have a lot of HP. And it takes a lot to kill them. Of course, I don't know that yet. You're going to find out... well, you're going to see pretty quick how this fight goes. And of course, I figured it out. It's like to go fight those plague growths, you get poisoned. Because it's covered in a cloud of poison. So you get near it, you get poisoned. Or at least that one. The other ones are probably okay. But they take so much damage to kill. So we're just going to throw Char right into it all. And I did not know that the matriarch doesn't attack. Right? She doesn't fight. All of her little rats are the ones who fight. So I should have stood right next to her right away and started swinging out. I'm just going to speed through all of these rats' turns. Each time they attack me, they have given me a fever. And I don't know what that is yet. We'll figure it out together. It's horrible. But they're going to give all of my characters fevers. Okay. I'm going to kill these little bitty baby rats. Also just going to move straight. to the matriarch, and I think that I'm sitting behind her, but that's not the case. You can only attack her once. That doesn't count as being behind her. Now I'm trying to figure out where I should bomb. And let's just waste a bomb right there. That seems good. And then Lemo, she took quite a bit of damage. That's a good amount of damage for her. Let's speed up this rat's turn. Of course, now Char has a fever. My poisoner is coming online. He doesn't have a very strong arm, so we're going to have to get closer. Let's get closer. That's it. You can do it. There we go. 3 poison on the matriarch. Let's just end his turn. Get to the rat's turn. Bye, rat. Now Bear has a fever. And Bear's kind of locked into combat right now, so he's just going to keep attacking. You think you hit a rat with that just size of hammer? That rat's pretty done. These must be huge rats. Huge. Alright. So here I go thinking, you know what? I'll take my archer to attack this plague outgrowth. Look, 12 damage. Look how much damage that thing has. It's got like 60 hit points. So that's when I make the decision. We're not going to do that. We're not going to waste any time with those. We're just going to attack the matriarch. And then she does this. And there are rats everywhere. And also she heals.
5 hours later.
So we skipped ahead. I have abandoned everything except just killing her. And its Bear is up to bat. And he strikes the killing blow. Look how many rats there are. Oh, we got lucky. No one got downed. Everyone has the plague. Let's repair all of our gear. Let's loot everything we can. See, now we're all injured. We all have medicine. Everyone's back to full health. Now we have an infected brain. We got her infected brain. So that was 150 gold. We still have to go to collect it. But let's take a look at what it is. We've all got plague infected wound, which means that we don't get that cured by the next time we rest. We're going to end up with, well, I don't want to spoil it. Let's just hurry up here. I'm going to speed everything up as I try to remember that you have to walk around the long way to get back up this mountain to get that. And then there's these spooky things in the mist, in which I say no to that. Let's go the other way. So let's go into this little valley and then up this hill into Mount Altus, the independent state. There's all kinds of new resources for me to grab. There's a signpost. Now everybody wants to get paid. And there's an inn. Hooray! Of course, there's some mercenaries here who I can hire. There's some things for me to steal, so I mean, shouldn't we take this time to do it? Cider, of course, is easy to steal. It's a big stack right there. It's 10. Kind of a no-brainer. Just gonna go ahead and steal the cider. And then I wanted to check how much the pork stew cost, but I have to pay all of my people, so I can't steal it. It's too hard to steal. And resting here cost too much, so we'll just rest outside. Because if you can tell, it's almost time for us to rest. Up at the top is that bar. Once that bar gets down to 0, it's time to rest. Speed up time just a little bit here as we're wandering around. Need to take our camp. Of course, I wasn't able to cure anybody of their disease, so we're going to find out exactly what happens to them. Char working hard, trying to launder all of those goods, trying to make them not stolen. Let's go ahead and make sure everybody has their food. We have a character at the campfire. Should make everybody happy. Pay our people. We're poor again. body is rested 100%. Now the plague-infected wound has become unhealed, and now they're plague-ridden. So that means that every time they're at camp, they can only eat meat. They can eat everything else, but if they don't eat meat, they go crazy. So every time they're at camp, I have to have enough meat to feed them. Awesome. Speeding up time here. When we come to a border checkpoint. There's this really cool looking boar. Then there's these guys, the guards of this checkpoint. Of course, if you want to get through, you have to pay. And so it's 200 gold to get through. That's not going to happen. Talking to everybody else. No reason to. They exist, but there's no life here. And let's look again to see if there's anything I missed. Nothing to click on, so we'll just go ahead. Oh, that's right, I have a knowledge point. And I do have, I do have these meats, and I have salt. And I did kill all those wolves. I could make some wolf sausage, and I do believe that is what I go with. I learned how to make wolf sausage so at the camp, Hacker can start making wolf sausage. Wolf sausage is very filling. Let's just skip on ahead as I wander around and find more wolves, this time with an alpha. Now we're split up here. I really don't like how we are because the alpha is behind or right with the Shar. So what we'll do is we'll make them come to us, and we'll create the fighting line. We won't let them. I'm going to take a shot, knock this one backwards. 11 damage, just a shot. Next attack is going to do more damage. Speed up his turn, of course. Let Shar charge it. Bring all the wolves to her. Of course, she is my toughest character. She can take it. She's going to give herself a defense buff. I can just keep hitting her. It's not going to stop her. Bear's going to come to the aid of his sister. Giant hammerhead. Now that wolf is going to do even less damage. Come the wolf from the back. Packard's coming up. My poisoner. Gonna line up for a good poison throw. Of course, he's gonna have to get closer because his arm is really weak. Gonna be able to hit 3 wolves. Poison. And then we're gonna get him in combat, stab that wolf. And Julie's turn. She wants in on this. They've been biting her sister. She's gonna stab a wolf. Another wolf comes in. That's 2 wolves. We've got 4 wolves up at the front. And now it's Julie's turn. Now you can knock these out and capture these wolves, but I'm not. I'm still a little, stressed out with all the plague. I don't want to have to learn a new mechanic right now. I'm gonna put Julie in on this alpha wolf, and again I use that backstab incorrectly. Fast forward through the wolf's turns, put it right back into Snail here. He's gonna take a shot at the alpha. 15 damage to him. Move him up. The archer, you want to keep him just out on the edge of combat, keep him as safe as possible, and he's going to kill this alpha, except he misses and kills the wolf in front of Shar, which was, that was a bad shot by me. Another wolf comes in, attacks Julie. That upsets Shar. Char's going to come to Julie's aid. Save her from one wolf, and she's also going to give Julie a defense buff. So if she does get bit, not going to hurt her as much, and she's going to give Julie a band-aid. So now Julie is healed up a little bit. Wolf tried to bite Bear, and Bear hit them back with his giant hammer, and will immediately take another one right. Oh no, that's right, he can't take... Can he take this one out of the... Yeah, he can take this one out of the fight. He's going to take another one with his 1-2 combo, and that leaves Hackert's turn to come up, and he walks over to Wolf and stabs it. Wolf is still okay. Alright, so a new round has started. Julie's turn. And 1-2 combo kills them. Of course, now everybody is super pumped about that, so they're ready to hit this last wolf with everything they got. No, it is still alive. It's gonna bite Hackert. Hackert's fine. I get the last laugh. There's still some wolves still in that mist. They're still running to us. Hackert's gonna go find him for us. There he is. And he's gonna throw poison on him. Can't attack anymore, might as well poison. Gar's gonna get like poison, hit him for 17 damage with her giant sword. No, it's not giant. This is big. I think I made her a new sword. I remember I'll just show it off. And then Snail is up with his archery ability, which last time he missed, so we're not going to let him shoot again. Let Shark finish this one. There we go. Bunch of new wolf meat, but a lot of damage to our armor, and we need some medicine. Julie and Snail both leveled up, so we'll spend some time here and put some points into their abilities, making them stronger, faster, meaner, more dangerous. She's going to be able to walk around the map a lot faster, or the battlefield. And, of course, Snail is most likely going to get dexterity. Now he just does more raw damage every time he hits something with his bow. Skipping ahead to our next rest point. Pay our monies, get everybody their meats. Julie wants to talk about it. She says she's happy that she stole from a bunch of people who weren't even expecting it. And I told her, I was like, you know what? You should probably be proud of yourself. So she gets more thief XP. We want her to be as good a thief as we can get. We have a new quest. But we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to town. And I think this is where we're going to end it for the night. Now that we're back here, we'll spend some time in town trying to get cures for our plagues, and getting refit for the next journey. Okay? Until next time. Bye.